Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP After Dark. We are in Normandy again. We're playing a game of Chain of Command today. Hopefully you can hear me. I never did do a mic check. Hold on. All right. Sorry, let me try that again. Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP After Dark. We are playing Chain of Command today. Robert's here. He's commanding an SS Panzer Grenadier platoon, which will be attacking. I'm the defending British platoon, 51st Highlanders. So I'll go over the mission real quick. Robert's attacking from this way. He's got patrol markers here, here, and here. I got him where the British flags are. So he also has one jump off point over there on that roadblock. So the idea here is he has to defend that roadblock. He can deploy one squad and one team from that roadblock only. The rest have to come from his other jump off points. And I have to get off the board. So I have to clear all the enemy off the roadblock and then escape off the road. So he's going to have to stop me from just running back and defend that roadblock with whatever forces he has. He is within range of that building. So that's going to be an important piece of terrain in this game. Force support-wise, Robert's got 10, I got 13. We've chosen our support. We're about to do our plans. So before we do the plans, let's just jump in and see if we have anyone here. We got a few people here. We got Christian from Denmark. Old schools here. Padilla's in the house. Thornhill's here on the non-bolt action game. Double Dip is here as well. All right. So a nice crowd for a Chain of Command game. Chain of Command 1 is coming to an end. This may be our last game of Chain of Command 1. Chain of Command 2 is coming out at some point in the next couple months. Of course, Robert and I still have to finish our Malaya campaign. Probably should do that before Chain of Command 2 comes out.
Probably.
We only have one game. Well, it could be over.
Given the way that
yes.
the British have been behaving under my command, we've only got one game left.
Yeah, they haven't won a game yet, but anyway.
But we did kill Tanaka.
Yeah, I know. He's a legend. Is Andre with you? Andre is not here today. Okay, so you ready to do your plan?
I am.
All right, so I'm going to step out. I'll just go downstairs for a minute. And you can do your plan.
Okay. So Travis always likes me to start this with what I took as my support choices. I have 10 support points. So I took a regular infantry squad for 4. I took a second Panzerschreck team for 2. I took a second senior leader for 2, and I took a preliminary barrage for 2, total of 10. So the thinking is that one of my SS Panzer Grenadier teams are going to deploy in the house. One team on the bottom, one team on the top. That'll give me 2 belt-fed machine guns to cover. I think it's reasonable to say Travis is going to make a heavy attack off of this one. And they will have a Panzerschreck that could deploy if Travis brings armor. Or if I need something to, stand there and die. And the other senior leader can come in there. The second aspect of Travis's 2 jump-off points and my jump-off points, this is the easiest one to put pressure on because I've got this wood that I can deploy in. And if we can get men into this ruin, that's even better. So the thinking is that at least one, if not both of the remaining Panzer Grenadier squads are going to deploy off this jump-off point here. Again, set up base of fire, move. They become the base of fire. They move. If I can put the third replacement infantry squad, great. If not, they may have to come off of that one or that one if that jump off point becomes problematic. I want to basically force him to deploy forces here so that he can't come here and deal with them. And of course, if armor comes up, I've got the 2nd Panzerschreck team available should that be needed. So that's the plan. They're going to hold as long as they can, and we're going to build up pressure here to push on this jump off point and force Travis to defend it. All done.
All right. All right. British plan. What is my plan? I guess I should see what support I'm bringing. Okay, so the British, I have 13 points. So I'm bringing a 25 pounder with an entrenchment. And I plan on putting that back here and just shell the hell out of that building. And then I'm also bringing a pregame barrage to slow him down. I'm bringing another infantry section, so I'm going to have 4 infantry sections. And at 1 point left, I just brought a medic. I was going to bring an adjutant, but I have 2 senior leaders. Hopefully I don't regret that choice. But so the 25 pounder and 1 section are going to go back here. And then I'm going to deploy sections up here as well. Kind of depending, I'm going to wait a little bit maybe. Or I possibly just deploy early and be ready for him with that pregame barrage slowing him down. If I can get in position and ready, that's going to really stall him from rushing out. So remember, I have to get back off of this road. So, I mean, I could just try to use that pregame barrage and just move everything back as fast as I can, but I'm not going to do that. I got some really good positions here in this hard cover. So I could just cover that whole area with a bunch of Bren teams and infantry. How I deploy, yet to be determined, but I am going to deploy forward with at least 2 sections. 1 section back here, 25 pounder. Then I have a 4th section in reserve that, depending on where it starts heating up, I'll send them. That's pretty much it. It's not quite the waiting game that I normally would play in defense, as I think I might just try to deploy early and use that pregame barrage to my benefit so I can get in position and ready for when he pops his head out. So that's it. Pretty simple British plan. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. All right. All right. All right, I'm done.
Cool.
Oh, command dice. We need some command dice. Bust out some command dice real quick.
Yep.
Something that stands out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Halloween command dice.
Yep. Halloween command dice. Okay, and you're going to get the first phase of the game.
Okay. We need to do force morale.
Force morale. Let's do that real quick. Oh, hey, I got a 1. Perfect. So
I got a 2.
I'm at an 8.
And I'm at a 9.
Okay.
Clearly, neither one of us wants to be doing this.
Not, I guess not. All right. And pointy stick. Here it is. Okay.
Pointy stick.
All right. So force morale wise, I'm at an 8. Sadly, Robert's only at a 9 though, so not much better. And he's going to get the first phase of the game. So we begin. Wow. Bring all your senior leaders in. Three
Totally
fours,
bring a senior leader
a
in.
3 and a 6.
Well, let's bring in a squad. Is there
Okay.
any preliminary bombardment?
Yes,
Okay.
there is a preliminary barrage.
Let's see. Where do you want me to roll it?
Just go ahead and do it.
Okay. 6. It's coming in.
You got them. They're coming in. All right. So where are they coming in?
They're coming in that woods.
Okay. Let me get my camera. Don't forget, I got to do all this camera stuff here.
I know. Well, I got to move them anyway. So when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead. Ready.
Okay.
I'm going to Jacko's here.
Yay.
From Minnesota, we got RK from Nashville. A lot of the Manalea stuff will be in the rules. Yeah, I figured that a lot of this stuff has been added in these supplements that have made the game better. So I'm assuming a lot of that's probably just going to make its way into the new version.
I think that's a reasonable assumption.
Yeah, I haven't really read or listened to much stuff about the new version yet. Figure I'll just, when it comes out, I'll get it. As it gets closer, I'll probably start getting a little more into it. But.
Yep, and they're going on Overwatch.
Okay. You can use any of them 4s?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. Robert's brought in, through the pregame barrage, he made it in, 1 squad.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gone into those trees there, right in front of my position, and they've gone on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
So British phase.
British phase.
Okay. Two chain of command points.
Those will be useful.
Burn 6, 3 and a 4. Do you have any pregame barrage?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's try to bring a section in.
Okay. No.
I ain't making it. Okay. I'm not going to do a 4 either, so that's it then.
Okay.
All right then. So I tried to bring a section in, could not make it through the German pregame barrage. We both have a pregame barrage going.
Oh.
Well, there goes the pregame barrage just with the
End of the turn and double phase.
And you can try to bring 2 squads in if you want.
Well, I'm going to.
Let's roll them up now then.
Actually, the first squad, they're going to run to that.
Well, they're going to move.
They're going to run to that ruin.
Okay. We can't run, but you can advance 2d6 out of the woods.
Right. 5. So they're in the open. Fortunately,
Yeah, but you get to go again.
yes. So they're only 4 inches.
Mike's here from Shandon. See, Greg says, doesn't sound earth-shattering, citing the odds and ends of all the PSCs. Some optional rules. Okay.
Ready? I'm going to try bringing another squad in.
Okay.
Survey says no. Oh, ready for my next phase.
Okay, so all you did was move a squad out.
Moved a squad out.
Okay.
And now the preliminary bombardment is over.
Yes. So this section moved out. They're in the open, but he doesn't get to the phase. And all the pregame barrages are now over. The next German phase.
2 chain of command points and a squad.
Okay.
Well, that's going to
2
suck.
1s, 2 5s, and a 6.
Where are they?
Yeah, I guess you can move them.
Yeah, they're going into that ruin.
Probably a good idea.
They can run now, right? Because they're in the open.
But they can't run into a ruin.
Okay,
So
but I won't be paying for any.
yeah,
9.
no
Okay,
problem.
good.
No problem.
Should have gone for your jump off point.
That would have been a good idea.
I can make it actually.
You can shut it down.
Shut it down. We're gonna do it. Might as well get crazy.
Let's do it.
Again, given the SS in Normandy, they probably wouldn't know better. Especially if the Hitler Jugend.
They're like, hey, why go into cover? We can do something.
Yeah. We can get into cover there.
Yeah, there. That's a great spot.
And you should be. We're within 4, so you're shut down.
Okay. All right. So this SS squad's initially was going to go into those ruins, but he's changed his mind. He's charged up and he's shut down this British jump-off point.
Yep.
So now I cannot deploy out of it.
And I think if I did it right, I am out of line of sight of your other jump-off points.
From this one, yeah. Probably not this one, but you would get hard cover.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it for the Germans. So back to the British. All right. Come on, double phase. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4. Wow.
Well, you can bring in
That's a lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff. 2 full squads and a senior
Bring in
leader.
A lot of stuff.
If you want to activate the JOs, you could bring in 2 teams, 2 squads, and a senior leader.
Can bring in a 2-inch mortar.
Bring in a 2-inch mortar.
2-inch mortar, 2 teams, and 2 senior. Okay, I'll figure it out. I guess we don't have to go over every combination on camera. Okay, what do I want to bring in? I got to start bringing something in over here for sure.
While you do that, I will take advantage of the opportunity and get some photos.
Okay. And I will.
They all need to be 16:9, right?
16 by 9, yes. I'm going to bring some stuff in back here, I think.
That's kind of what I figured.
Got to do it. So bring a section in. Where is my tape measure? All right, section deploying. We're going to deploy it over here. Junior leader out front. So they will fire on these guys.
Okay.
And I'll also bring in another support unit, which is a 25-pounder.
Okay.
So we get, and I also brought an entrenchment for the 25-pounder.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll fit here. So let's put it like that. Okay.
Okay.
So everything going into that squad there.
This is going to hurt.
You will get hard cover.
Not from the 25-pounder.
Yeah, it'll reduce it by 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a Bren. No, I forgot 6 shots.
6
right?
dice for the Bren.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rifles.
Yep.
And the 25-pounder is HE7.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get everything on. Yeah, 1 shot here. Okay. All right, first I brought a section in. Sadly, I lost my jump-off point up there. So I'm forced to come back here a little earlier than I wanted, but section, 25-pounder popped up with an entrenchment. everything going into the SS squad. So the first we'll have the section fire. We're
Okay.
over 18, so it's going to be 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
4 hits, so 2 and 2.
Yeah, roll them right here. Just go ahead and do
Okay.
that real quick. No hard cover.
5s and 6s are all I care about. Ooh,
One
one dead. That's not good. Nothing, and let's see if it's the leader. It's cocked. No, thankfully.
Not the leader. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, and then now the HE, the 25-pounder will take its shot.
And they hit on 4s.
Needing 4s. 1, 2, 3 hits. So split them up, and it's going to reduce your cover down to soft cover.
Okay, so this one hit. Don't care. 2 hits there on the bigger team. They don't care.
All right. So I killed a guy.
Killed a guy.
All right. So that was
But
a 3.
there's no shock, so I guess they don't like him very much.
Yeah. That was a 3 and a 2.
Yep.
Now I'll bring a senior leader in back here with these guys too.
Coop.
I'll bring in Baldwin, the platoon sergeant, with them. All right, and then I'm going to leave the last 4, so that's it for the British.
Okay.
Go overhead here.
Oh, that's not.
A couple more 5s.
Yep.
1, 3, 4. All right, that's not bad.
So I got 4 chain of command points, a 3, a 4, and a 1. Well, I am going to bring in a squad.
All right. Where are they coming in?
In the building.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Squad is coming into the building.
Yep.
So
So-
top floor.
One team on the top floor, one team on the bottom floor.
Okay.
Because that's the only way I can get them in within 6.
All right.
So
And the leader is on the which floor?
bottom. He's less of a target that way.
Let's see. Greg said, get enough 6s to make the ruins unstable. What about that building? How many 6s do I need to make that building unstable?
It's a good question. Lots.
Can a 25-pounder pull it off?
Possibly.
So that's a 3.
Yep. And they're going to fire.
Okay.
And we're going to put it all into that infantry section.
Okay. Man, so that's
2 machine guns
2 machine guns.
and 3 rifles.
Okay. Man, so that's 16, 19 shots.
Well, wait. It's more than that because it's 2 machine guns and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rifles. And the JO's got a machine pistol. I think he's out of range.
Yeah, he's out of range.
So I get what, 8 dice or 10 dice for the belt-fed machine gun?
8. 8 shots for the LMGs and then 1 per rifle.
Okay, so let's do the first. Okay, the top floor is 10. No, sorry, the bottom floor is 10.
You are within range of 18 of the Bren team.
So 4s.
4s. Roll them over here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on here. Okay, first German section's appeared in the restaurant here. He's putting everything onto this infantry squad. Needing 4s.
3 from the first 10.
Okay, they get a lot of shots. A lot of shots coming out of these.
And then the
Panzer
second
MGs.
one, we get 1 more.
Okay, so it's 3 total so far.
3 total.
That's bad. Bad roll.
We
That's
made
better.
up for it.
So 3 plus
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got total of 10. 5 and 5.
Jesus. All right.
But you're in light cover.
I am in light cover. So, but Bren team's only 3 guys, so
Yeah.
there's more hits than dudes. So 5 on the Bren team.
Yep.
I can't really spread him because he's in a different cover, so he chose to target the unit in lighter cover. So it's a shock and a dead on the Bren team. And then the rifle team, 2 dead and a shock.
And a shock. Ooh, that's not going to be good.
All right, check the leader. So a 3,
Yeah.
3 up.
Got him.
Okay, we'll see which one it is. It's the junior leader. He is not, he takes a wound.
Takes a wound.
So he is going to be down to a level to just 1.
And a bad things happen roll.
And junior leader wounded.
That's 1,
possibly nothing, but we'll check it.
Junior leader wounded. A 3 is -1.
Okay, so, oh man, I'm already down to 7.
Yep.
All right, so then I took a shock on the Bren team. I'll say I'll take 2 guys out of the rifle team. Well, I guess we'll say the casualty came out of the rifle team. So
yeah,
3 total dead, 2 being the rifle, 2 riflemen, and 1 being the junior leader hit.
I mean, it makes sense that the JO would be directing the Bren gun.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget your shock.
I got a shock here. Was there?
Yep.
Oh, and there was 1 on the rifle team.
Yeah, 1 on each team.
1 each. All right. That's not going to be sustainable against those guys. Not at all. Okay. What you got? Anything left?
Yeah, I'm bringing in a senior leader behind the woods, so he can't be seen.
So he's just coming in by himself?
Yep, but he's behind the woods, so nobody can see him.
Okay. And is that it?
So far.
What else you got? A 1.
Yeah, I'm not bringing in a team.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm done.
All right, British phase.
British phase.
Come on, 25 pounder. We need you. We need to get that 25 pounder roll in here. Hey, double phase.
Oh, that's a good time for it.
2 1s and a 2. So I can make a 4 with that.
Yep.
I can activate Baldwin and we can do all this. So
yep.
Figure out how we're going to do this. Okay, let's. So do I have to rotate somehow?
Yeah, but you're on the turntable, so you can rotate.
Oh,
I think it counts. You can rotate, but I think it counts as moving.
So if I'm on a turntable, I can just fire in any direction.
So, well, you may have to. Let's see what the book says on the 25 pounder.
Forgot about the turntable. This thing's pretty nice.
Yep, that's why they put it there.
It's like a turret, right? Basically.
Yeah, well, it's because it was for the
So I could take a shock off, and have both squads fire, which I think I will do. So I'll take a shock off the Bren team, and we'll just light up the building. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the 25 pounder. What am I down to here? So the Bren's going to get 6 shots, needing 4s. Then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 rifles, needing 5s. See if I can remember all this here. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just say turntable.
Yeah.
Why not? All right, Sergeant Baldwin, pull the shock off the Bren team. And we're going to have the 25 pounder fire at the building, saying it's on that turntable thing, so we can just zip around and fire. So we're going to do that first.
Okay.
HE 7, needing 4s. 1,
3.
2, 3 hits.
So 2 on the upstairs, 1 on the downstairs.
Okay.
Like cover. 1 dead.
1 dead on the upstairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta check the leader. Nope.
So just 1 dead on the upstairs. So rifleman dead. Next up, we'll have the rifle team. So the Bren team's within 18. The rifle team is not. So we'll do the rifle separate here, needing 5s. That's three
3
hits.
hits. Okay. 2 on the upstairs, 1 on the downstairs again.
Hard
We're in
cover.
heavy cover now. 1 shock, on
Shock
the
upstairs. Okay. And then the Bren team will fire needing force.
Mm-hmm. 2
Got
hits.
2 hits.
1 each. Okay, green is upstairs, blue is downstairs.
Ooh.
1 dead upstairs. And is it the leader?
Nope.
No. So you
Okay.
killed 2 guys and inflicted 1 point of shock.
Okay. I'll take it. Hey,
So you got a double phase.
as much
so-
firepower as they have, they are fairly fragile numbers wise.
Yeah.
So let's just roll right into our second phase here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
That's not bad. So let's figure out what we're going to do with those. Well, we'll obviously use the 4 to fire with Baldwin, have Baldwin do that same thing.
Okay. That's why I stood over here.
Yeah, you might as well stay there.
Might as well.
And I got more dudes. So can I even see them from there? Are they off this?
They're on this window and that
So
window,
I can't even really see
so
them
you
from
can't see them.
So I wanted to deploy in there and fire, help, lend some support over here, but obviously that's not going to be happening.
You could put a squad in there and move up to assault the building.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Assault a hardcover building full of MG42s.
Yeah, but you'd be coming around the side.
That's true. I could flank your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I'll do it.
Okay.
So I'll use probably the 2 to deploy over there.
Yep.
Um.
You're running out of space, though.
Oh, I can't put anything else over here. It's going to have to go over there. I think everything's going to have to go over there now.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are just going to be on their own, sadly. All right, so fire with the 4 and bring the camera around where you are. So if you could slide over.
Well, might as well do the firing first
Want to do the firing
before
first?
you move the camera, and then you can move the camera.
All right, that makes sense.
Because I'm also in the way.
All right, first off, with the 4, Baldwin is again going to activate everyone over here. Who is this? This is Gray Base. That's Bill Thompson. So Bill Thompson in the 25 pounder. So let's start with the 25 pounder.
Okay. 7 needing 4s.
25 pounder firing. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits.
2 downstairs, 1 upstairs. 1 point of shock upstairs.
Okay. And then we will again fire the 4 rifles from Thompson's section.
Yep.
With 3 hits. Wow.
Oh, same distribution.
Those guys are pretty good. So 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. And then finally, the Bren team will fire its shot.
2.
Only 2 hits.
1 each. Point of shock
shock.
downstairs.
Okay. So in 2 phases, I've
Killed 2 guys and inflicted 3 points of shock.
not too bad. So that was Baldwin and his 4. So now we'll start bringing in more stuff. I'm pretty much limited to there. This is pretty full. I can't deploy off that one anymore. So I'm going to have to just start putting stuff over there. So let's do that.
Okay.
All right. Let's bring the camera around. How the hell are we going to... Where are we going to put these guys, I guess is the question. I guess we're going to have to make it. We got to start moving towards that edge anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let us just start bringing in. So I got, man, I can bring everything in if I want, but I'm going to wait. I'm just going to bring in 2 sections. I should bring that. Yeah, I got my 2-inch mortar too. So I can use the 1 to do the 2-inch mortar. I can bring in 2 sections. So let's start with the Dignan section.
Okay. And then when you're done, I will snap some photos.
So Dignan's boys are going to come in. Where's your other? So you got to jump up.
Yep.
Right there. I think I'll bring Dignan's guys in over here,
Okay.
covering this direction. And they're going to go on Overwatch.
Okay. Is it the last guy of the...
Okay, so this Dignan section is covering our backside. That's a 3. I'm going to bring in Barry Hume section next with a 2. And he is going to go this way. Or should I come out this way? Actually, coming out over here would allow me to move a lot faster, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. You'd be out in the open.
Yeah, I would, but I don't really think there's any way you could shoot at me.
Yeah, there is.
Maybe through that hole in the wall right
Yep.
there.
I can drop an MG42 team right there.
You're right. All right, we'll just take our chances over here then.
And for brand newly painted troops, they're doing rather well.
They won their first bolt action game.
Is it true?
Okay, 2-inch mortar. So the 2-inch mortar is going to pop in here. I guess we'll try to drop a smoke to block your window. Or do I drop an HE? HE in this game is not... HE in buildings in this game isn't as crazy as... You don't have to do floors and all that, right?
Yeah.
It's just...
Well, maybe.
Or do you?
I think you do.
I don't remember. I know in bolt action is a pain in the butt. You have to try to see, okay, what floor is it going to land on?
Let's see what they say about firing at buildings.
All right. Look up fire at buildings. Oh,
we can add that to the list of...
Oh, wait. Yeah, see, Greg said throw a smoke to block line of sight. That's true, I could. I could also try to drop a 2-inch mortar smoke in front of the hole. Now I'll just stick with what I'm doing.
Manhandling weapons.
Look that up. I'll be right back. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to try to block the hole with the mortar smoke. Is there a minimum range for a 2-inch mortar?
Let's look. Probably.
I think I'm going to place Barry Hume out here. Yeah, let's. I'm not going to play so cautious. We die, we die. What do we hear?
There's no theoretical minimum range, but at under 12 inches, the crew would use their rifles for there are reasons of their own safety.
Okay, so.
Yep.
All right. So we have Hume on the outside, Dignan on the inside. And then I'm going to try and drop a 2-inch mortar smoke on there. So Here's the table for when I roll.
Okay.
You can look that up. I need a 5 or 6 to hit, right?
Yep. Because you're not in line of sight.
No, I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Then you need a 3 or less.
Okay. So that was a 1.
Yep. 3 and a 2.
So
And you've already done all the firing from the building.
and I still got a 2 left.
Yep. Well, you need to do your light mortar.
Yeah, I think I'll save my other 2. Do you have any? I'm thinking you probably don't have any armor, but I don't know. You might. I don't know if that Piot is going to even do a whole hell of a lot here. All right, so I started off over here. First, I brought in Dignan's squad section in the build or in the ruins. We want to overwatch just to kind of cover over there.
Mm-hmm. And
then I brought Barry Hume's section in over here, outside of the building, so they can start making a move towards the roadblock. And I also brought the Brooder's 2-inch mortar in, and he's going to try to block that hole there, because from that jump off point, he could get somebody in there. So on a 3 up with direct line of fire, or the direct line of sight, I can block the hole. It's a 3.
You blocked it.
All right, so we're going to block that hole with some smoke. And I think that's it. I got a 2 left, but really nowhere to put anybody. I mean, I could bring another support unit in, but forget it. That's it. So block the hole, and it'll be German phase. Let me grab some smoke. All right, you ready for German phase?
I'm ready for the German phase.
Okay. And it's another chain of command point.
Yep, and 2 and 2 and a 3. So
Okay.
two
2 3s and a 2.
2 3s and a 2. Well, start by I'm going to activate that squad. I'm going to pull a point of shock, and we're going to shoot.
Okay. Hand me that camera. So we're back over here again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is with a 3.
Correct. So they're down to 1 point of shock. They've got 1 point of shock. And shock works, is it you deduct by team or you deduct by squad? I forget.
What do you mean deduct?
So I've got a point of shock here and a point of shock there. Do I lose this fire and die?
No, it's 2. It has to be 2 on the same team.
2 on the same team. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the advantage of teams.
One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the advantages.
Okay. So I got the machine gun 8 and 1 rifleman is 9 on the top floor. 4, 8, and 9. And we're pumping it into that Bren team. Needing 4s.
Okay, hold on here. So you pull the shock.
Pull the shock off the top team.
Okay. All right, starting off, the SS squad in the building. Pull the shock.
Yep.
Junior leader. And he is going to refire again.
We're going to light that Bren team up. So the top, I've got 1 MG42 and 1 rifleman, so 9.
You should have 2 MG42s up there, shouldn't you? Oh, I'm sorry. It's 1
Doing
squad.
it by team
Yeah.
because my hands are
Gotcha.
too small.
Gotcha.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits up there.
Okay, I want to you're just commanding the whole squad, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
it's 2 and 2.
so do the next one.
And then it's 10 from the bottom, 1 MG, but 2 riflemen.
Okay.
Needing 4s as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got a total of 8. 4 and 4.
Man. A lot of hits. I'm going to start with the Bren team.
They don't care.
That was amazing. And then the rifle team. Come on, Wild Bill. Keep your men together.
Point of
One
shock.
point of shock. That's crazy. So they're up to 2. We weathered that pretty good. All right,
That
so
squad's
that.
going to fire at the Bren team.
So they're just going to stay in place and fire?
Yep.
Okay. All right, go for it.
So
That's a
they've lost.
full section?
Nope, they've lost a man.
Yeah.
Yep. When you
they-
fired at me the first time.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I fired my.
So this one is 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Be
5,
back.
6, 7.
Let me move my camera.
Okay.
Get a little different perspective here. Okay, so you ready?
Yep.
I guess we'll roll it
Right here. Or
right here.
okay.
All right, here we go. It's just by team, but at the same time.
Yep. So and they're gonna need 5s because it's over 18.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 on the Bren.
Okay.
And then I get 9 from the second team.
It's crazy the firepower difference in these squads. British squads are not very not
I got
very good.
one more hit.
So it's 5 total hits.
5 total hits.
So okay, so we'll do 3 on the rifle team
Yep.
and 2 on the Bren team.
Okay.
So rifle team, you are shooting through hard cover,
Yeah.
so they'll be getting hard cover.
They don't care.
And the Bren team, no,
1 dead and a point of shock.
no.
And it is not your leader.
So I lost my third dude from the Bren team.
Yep. And they got a point of shock.
And a point of shock. All right, these guys are getting whittled down to 4 riflemen and 2 guys in the Bren and a wounded Wild Bill.
And
All right.
then I'm bringing in a squad in this woods, and they're going to fire at your Bren team. And I think the Ruin is going to block the rifle team.
Okay.
And your Overwatch, so I think you get. Do I fire first or do you fire first?
I would respond to your Overwatch.
Okay.
Or to your firing.
Gotcha. Well, it's going to be 11 and 10, so 21 dice. Just for ease of crazy, I'm going to roll them right here because the camera's right there.
Yeah, that's fine.
3, 5, 10.
So let me see what I can see here. I think my rifle team's right next. I can see my rifle team.
I don't think all of them will be able to see, though.
Well, enough to split to them.
Yeah. No, I'm not worried about splitting to them. I'm worried about them shooting. them.
Oh, yeah. I think only 2 of them can really see. Okay.
Okay, so
So
here's the
there's,
first.
So a section deployed in here,
Yep.
and he is going to unload on to Dignan's boys in the ruins with everything he's got.
So here's the 5-man team.
Eating 5s.
It's, 11 dice.
Like 20 some odd
2.
shots.
And the second, also needing 5s.
Okay, so 2 so far.
1, 2, 3, 4. So a total of 6.
Okay, so that's easy. So 3 each.
3 each and heavy cover.
Okay, so we'll go with the Bren team
1 shock.
and the rifle team.
1 dead and a shock. And check your leader. No.
Oh,
Thought about it.
man, yeah, that would have sucked. So let's pull a dead dude out. Okay, I am on Overwatch.
Yep. 8 points come back at me.
But my shooting in return will not be nearly as good. You had 21.
Yep. You get 8.
I'm getting 8. Yeah,
But I'm only in light cover.
that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm also needing 5s.
3.
Nice. Okay.
So 2 on the 5-man and 1 on the 4-man.
Okay.
1 dead on the 4-man team. Not my leader.
All right.
Good, because there were several leaders in
So we
there.
both lost a man during that exchange.
Yeah.
I think I got 10 man in my sections, and you have I have 10 man. Yours are how many?
5. I think they're 10.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically the same number of guys.
Yep.
For some reason I thought the German squads were smaller, but I have seen MG42 teams that are just like 2 guys.
Yeah.
I think that Soviet campaign had something like that. They were very, very fragile.
Certainly by 45 they should be.
Yeah.
Like Volksgrenadier squads are only 7 men.
Yeah. Fragile.
Very fragile.
So is that it? Are you done?
Say I used a 3, I used a 2, and I used a 3. Yep, I'm done.
All right, British phase. Okay, it's time to retaliate.
5 1s.
We got some targets on the board now.
This is true.
Targets. I gotta take some pictures. I haven't taken a picture yet.
Let me get a few from this.
Yeah, let me take a few too. I shall take a picture. Stop that. Start that. Go back to here. Got to get some pictures.
Yep.
Never take enough.
Never do.
We got some guys in the ruins. That should do it. And it's my phase, correct?
Yep.
Come on, double phase. I can't believe I'm already down to 7 force morale. Yeah.
Nothing. So 1 1 2 3.
1, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Well, that's enough to move 3 squads.
That's enough to do some stuff for
Yep.
sure. I can make a 4 with that.
Mm-hmm.
Activate Baldwin and his men. Yeah. Okay, let me think about it. Okay, what do I want to do here? So I got to get these boys moving. What do you have left out on the? Are all your shit deployed?
No.
We got support left somewhere.
Well, I also haven't deployed the integral Panzer Shrek either.
Oh, the Panzer Shrek, yeah.
So yeah, all you've just seen the base platoon 3. Oh, and I had a preliminary bombardment.
Yeah. Man, I got those 2 chain of command pips right off the bat. I haven't got one since.
Yep.
So I could have probably spread those shots to my 2-inch mortar too.
Yeah, you probably could have.
I'll
have to shoot you again.
I need to get these guys moving.
Well, you got a 3 for it.
Yeah. I don't know. I had a 4.
Well, if you do
Can't do 2 4s though, sadly.
No.
All right, I got to make a 4. I got another senior leader out here, but no way to bring him in. I mean, I could bring him in, but then I couldn't do everything over here. I could do one thing over here.
Is that a 40 millimeter round?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking about basing my senior leaders 2 to a base.
It's good for bolt action for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know in chain of command it's just one guy, but you can still use it and just say it's one guy.
Yeah. Well, and that way it's clear, you know, they're
Makes them stand out for sure.
yeah. The one thing I've started doing is putting unusual stuff on different bases so that again you can immediately just recognize like this is the Bren, this is the bar,
Right.
this is the senior leader.
That's always a good idea. Man, I can't I wanted to try that focus fire with the Bren, but I think I need 2 commands to do it. So I don't think I can even. He's wounded, so he can't do that.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna use the 4 over here. Gotta do that. So he's gonna have all these guys fire up here. And then I have a 1 and a 2 left. The 1, I'm going to have the 2-inch mortar drop some smoke, and then I'm going to move these guys with the 2.
Sounds like fun.
So let's start over here. All right, starting off Baldwin. We're going to make the 4. He's got to do his thing. So we're going to pull a shock. And then we're going to have the Wild Bill and the 25-pounder again fire into the building.
Yep.
Although we have new threats to our front, but let's start with the building.
Okay.
So 25-pounder right off the bat. Kaboom.
3
hits.
2 on the bottom, 1
About
on the
what he's
top,
been getting
and
every
we are
time.
in light cover. 1 point of shock on the top.
Okay. And then we're going to have 3, 4, 5, 6. I would love to be able to do my Bren focus fire thing, but I would put all of it onto those guys up at the top, but I need 2 commands. And Thompson's been wounded, so he can't do it. 2, 4, 6. So Bren firing again, needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits from the Bren team this time.
2 in 2, but we're in heavy cover now.
Ooh,
1
2 dead.
2 dead and a point of shock. That's
Nice.
not good. And let's check the leader. Yes. 4.
He's wounded.
He's wounded.
So you lose 1 guy.
Yep.
And
Lose 1 guy from the bottom squad and the leader.
And the leader will take a wound.
Yep.
Okay. Wait, I'm not done yet.
I know. I need the wound marker.
Hold on.
You got 2 right there.
This is actually all part of the same thing. I should probably have
1 hit.
1 hit with the rifles. Okay.
Bottom team.
Nothing.
So here's the dead guy. Wounded marker, please. You got.
They're over there somewhere. Okay, so that is Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done pretty good.
Oh, hold on. Bad things happen. Roll.
-1. So you're going to go down to 8.
Yep.
I'm at 7. So what are we looking like over here? You got a MG42 team and a rifle.
MG42 team and rifle, MG42 team and a rifle, and a wounded junior leader.
All right, so they're starting to, but still with those MG42s, it's like rifles are just cannon fodder. All right, so that was a 4. So over here, I'm going to have the 2-inch mortar, Bruder's 2-inch mortar, fire some smoke.
Okay.
And then
Hume's
going to move out.
Let us consult the smoke table. Who are you firing the smoke at?
I don't know yet. That I don't. I'm thinking about trying to block those guys.
Reasonable.
They're really the only guys I can see anyway. So we're going to move Hume. I'll move Hume real quick and then I'll do that.
Okay.
So what do I need? 2 die 6?
Yep.
Or I could run.
You could run.
I'll take a shock each.
Take a shock each.
Got to do it. You got to run.
10.
10. All right.
That's not bad.
Gets me up to the up here. Maybe he moved a little too far. Okay, and then they'll take a shock. And then the 2-inch mortar.
Yep. And I don't think you've got line of sight, do you?
I do, yeah. I can
Okay.
see
Cool.
right there. All right.
Is there anything but a 1 or a 2?
I had Hume and his boys ran. So we did take a shock per team, but we're trying to get across this road. Got a 10, decent. So we're up here now. And lastly, Bruder's going to fire his 2-inch mortar right there. Try to block the fire from those guys.
Hit.
It's a hit. So we're going to get it's going to make it. So we'll block them, and it's German phase.
Okay.
Grab some smoke.
Grab some smoke.
Let's see, I think a 3-inch circle, right?
Yep.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. 2 chain of command
Oh,
points.
so
I
he's
got a
got a chain
full
of command
die.
I haven't got one since that first phase.
And I have a 4 and a 2.
Okay.
Well, I know what I got to do.
What do you got to do?
They're going into that ruin.
Okay, let me get my camera around here.
Okay.
Quick. Capture the jump off point.
Capture the jump off point.
All right.
I got to get within what, 2?
You got to get contact with it.
Okay.
But I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. You're not that far away, right?
I'm under 4. And I just made it.
Okay.
Because I lose a pip per die. So it gives me 4 inches of movement into the hardcover. I capture your jump off. I've touched your jump off point. And we're now in the hardcover, so we're no longer firing across it. So that was my
Well, I mean,
2.
these guys aren't. These guys will be because they're still shooting across this. But
Yeah.
They're up against the edge.
So that was my 2, or wait, could it have been the... And then with my 4, they're going to move. Or, yeah. So they're going to move.
Okay.
I get 4 inches, so it gets them just out of the woods, but also out of line of sight.
Oh, your senior leader's back there.
Mhm.
Is that with the 4 you're doing? That?
Yep.
Okay, so he's going with them. I'm
He's
assuming?
going with them.
Okay.
And I am going to burn my chain of command die and end the turn.
Why do you have to do that?
So because you have to now take the morale check for
Oh,
capturing the
so
jump off point.
that only happens at the end of the turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep, burn it.
You got the bad things table handy?
It's right here.
Okay, so you're done with everything?
I am done.
So you just move them and okay.
Yep.
These guys did nothing.
Nope. Didn't have the dice.
All right. Okay, so what happened was Robert, he moved to capture the British jump off point, which he did. And then he also had Lankowski over there in those woods advance along with that squad under his command. And he did reach the full chain of command dice. He's going to burn it, which means I now have to do a bad thing. So I will roll it. He's looking at the table. It's a 2.
Just 1.
Down to 6.
Yep.
Okay, we'll see. That could be a big deal.
Could be a big deal.
And burned a chain of command dice to do it, but that might be the 1 point that wins the game. All right, so that's the end of the turn. So all the smoke's going to go away.
Yep.
No one's knocked out.
Nope.
I think we just move on to British phase.
British
right?
phase.
Okay. Hey, look, another double phase.
There you go. Well, this is going to hurt.
2 5s. But only a 3 to do something with.
Yeah, well, I know what you're going to do. You have to do it.
What do you think I'm going to do?
They're going to move.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you're right. These guys are kind of all of a sudden looking right at them, aren't
Yeah.
they?
You got to move now to get
You're
them
right.
behind the cover of the house.
Who said I'm getting behind the house? I might go up to these windows right here and just start blasting your ass.
You could, but then I can light you up subsequently. I think you're going to go around the house.
I'll take those chances. I'll take my chances. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Do I care if I get lit up at this point? No.
Yes, you're British.
The British care about casualties? Okay.
Yes, they do. They don't have any men.
You know who doesn't? The Soviets.
Or the SS.
Or the SS. I think the SS themselves don't care.
No.
Their leaders probably care more about them dying than they themselves do.
Not the leadership in Normandy.
Oh.
They were that's why they got so tore up.
All right, so just a 3, huh?
Just a 3.
It's too bad. A 4 would have been a lot better, but hey, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll take a shock off.
Okay.
One of the Bren team. And so if I move up there, I can assault you the next turn, right?
Yep.
And you will be outflanked.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to move them up. They'll make it.
Oh, yeah.
So
you get 8 inches.
I'm just going to move up towards the
windows.
Yeah, get in position. That's all I got to. Well, will I be within 4 of you? I guess is the question. I will.
Yeah.
So this is the assault right here.
This is the assault right here.
Oh.
But I'm outflanked and I've got shock.
Okay, let me get my camera over here. So this is the assault.
This is the assault.
All right. Here I was going to prepare. I was going to get into position for the assault.
Let me get the close assault rules up.
I didn't realize how close you were to those windows. For some reason, I thought that house was a lot bigger inside, like Snoopy's house. All right. Hume.
Okay.
So I guess I'm just probably only hitting the guys on the bottom floor at this point, though, huh? I'm thinking those guys on the top floor aren't going to be part of this.
Okay. When 2 enemy sections, squads, or teams come within 4 inches, all the figures in both units are moved to within 4 to take part of the fight. Sending multiple teams or sections in a close combat may choose whether they're sending simultaneously or one at a time.
There's a table for counting them up here.
Yeah, I have that table, table 15.
Here it is.
Okay.
Per man.
So 1d6 per man, not including leaders.
So we're going to say your guys on the top floor are not part of this.
Correct.
They're too far away.
Yep.
So you're going to get 3 for the 3 guys.
3 for the 3 guys. Now, and you get 1 per man.
So that's 9?
9, I think so.
Yeah.
Now, you get an extra d6 for your command initiative. So you get 2 for that.
And you get 1 because you have
I get 1 for
level
that.
1 wounded leader.
I get 1 d6 for each d6 of movement that you use to get into combat. So you use 2, so I get 2 for that. Mm-hmm. Subtract 2 points for each d6 for each 2 points of shock. How many shock are on mine?
Well, just 1.
Okay, so I don't lose anything there.
Yep.
I have an SMG, so I had 2 for that.
Me too.
I would add 4d6 for the MMG or HMG, but you're not in my arc of fire.
Oh, does that matter?
Yes, it says is if the attacker is in their arc of fire. You're not in my arc of fire, so I don't get that.
On the quick sheet here, it doesn't mention that, but okay, makes sense.
If you're defending light cover, no. Defending heavy cover, add 1d6 for each 2d6 you've already got. So I've got 8, so I get another 4.
Okay.
If you hit in the rear, remove half your dice. So I go down to 6.
Okay. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Mm-hmm. So resolving close combat.
Yep, 5s and 6s. 5s and 6s are what we're looking for here.
How many? So you only have twice as many.
I have 13.
So I don't have to route. Okay, 5 and 6s.
Yep. So
6s are shock and kill. 5 are just a kill.
Yep. So let's roll them over here. Why don't you go over on that side?
Okay.
And then you can roll. You can roll right here.
Okay.
Let me set this up. Hume has advanced up.
Yep.
Initially thinking of just firing through the windows, but we got into within 4. I was setting up to assault, but it turns out we're doing it right now. So Hume is assaulting these guys. I have 13 dice. How many do you have? 6?
6.
When all said and done, getting hit from the rear and everything, because he's facing that way. So 5s and 6s.
I got 2.
1, 2. I got 5.
So I'm wiped out.
Yeah, you're just wiped out. You got 2.
Yep.
So let's see if it's Barry.
It is.
It is Barry. No. Barry's knocked out.
Okay. So I have 2 bad things rolls.
And I have 1.
Yep. So the first is team wiped out.
Okay. We'll sort the bad things and we'll be back. Okay, so I got 1 bad thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's level 1 leader wounded. 2? That might be nothing.
That's a 1 point, I think. Junior leader wounded, nothing.
Nice. Good. I needed that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, dropping another force morale at this point was not going to be a good thing for me. But Barry is knocked out.
Yep.
So
now junior leader killed. I got a 3. Junior leader killed.
Probably -1.
-2.
Really?
So I'm down to 6. And then team wiped
Wait,
out.
what'd you roll?
3.
Yeah, junior leader killed only -1,
Oh,
not a 3.
okay, good. And then
Team wiped
team
out?
wiped out. 3 plus, it's -1. Yeah, they care. So I'm down to 6.
We're both at 6.
Both at 6.
Okay, and I don't get any consolidation in this game, right? There's
Nope.
no. I just stop right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Pretty sure
You
I don't.
might.
I'm
But
pretty
we
sure I
do close
don't.
combats
but
very
you can
often.
check.
The winner may choose to occupy the ground previously held by the defeated opponent or hold their own position.
I will occupy the ground.
That's kind of what I figured.
Because I was going to have to use the next dice, my next phase, to move in there, but
Yep. So you're in there.
occupy the ground. Come on, boys, occupy. Barry, you're coming with us. Even though you're knocked out. Okay, here we go.
Check to see if you're within 4 of the jump off point.
No,
Okay, good.
I'm not within 4 of the jump off point yet.
Yet.
Okay. All right, so that's that. That's at the end of the phase here. Hume's squad has grabbed Hume and they've dragged him into the cafe, seizing the ground they've captured from that German team that was down there. Force morale, I did not lose anything, thankfully. Barry got wounded, but I rolled a 2. I did not need to lose any more. Robert dropped down from an 8 to a 6 on both of his. Gym leader killed and team wiped out. Now we move on to the next British phase.
Yep.
Another chain of command points. Wasted 6 and a 1, 2, 3 to work with. Barry, Barry Hume. Of course, I could send this squad up the stairs, right?
You could. I don't think we count as.
Yeah, I'm sure you know we're here now.
Yeah, we definitely know you're here.
I mean, it does go by facing, but yeah.
Well, we don't know where the stairs are.
You probably want to face.
Yeah.
These stairs.
Or you could just shoot.
The stairs are here.
Yeah. Okay.
I
mean, we're aware you're here now.
Yeah, I think that's obvious. What's all the shouting? All the shouting and shooting down there. All right, so 1, 2, 3.
I know what to do.
You know what you would do?
Yes.
What would that be?
I would make the 4. Because you can then activate everything over there. You can fire into the top floor. You can fire into those guys. And then you can either choose to shoot here with the 2 or assault with the 2. Take your pick.
Yeah, but I got to close that jump off point down, right?
Yeah, but you got to clear that to close the jump off point. So if you shoot them, then you're free to move. So you don't have to assault. But if they kill them, then you can do whatever you want with that squad.
But you still have support, so you could bring another squad. Right?
I thought I was only allowed to bring one squad and one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess I don't care about the jump off point, do I?
Well, it's a minus my force morale for you to capture it.
Yeah.
Plus, I think you have to capture it to clear the
That's true.
roadblock. And then you got to get off the board.
So shooting. So can I throw a hand grenade up there?
No, because you have no command activations down there.
That's right. Hume is
knocked out.
So if I assaulted you, you would get full dice.
I would get full dice. I wouldn't get the machine gun dice. I wouldn't get leader dice. So I would get 3 dice. I would have 4 dice. 3, and then I would lose. I would have 3 dice because I lose 1 for the shock.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to go up then. I'm assaulting up
Okay.
the stairs. Why not?
Okay, so I get 3 dice. I get 1 per man. I lose 1 for the shock, and I get 1 back because we're defending heavy cover.
Okay. Let me.
How many dice do you have?
So I had 13 last time, but
So,
I'm going to be minus 4 because Hume himself had 4 dice.
Yes.
But he's knocked out now.
So you're going to get 9 to my 3.
Yes. Come on, Barry.
Yeah, because if Hume was awake, I would just be wiped out because it'd be a 4-1 difference.
That would be handy. So I got 10 dudes. I'm basically just getting them 1 for each guy, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 9 dudes.
I lost. You got 2 kills?
Yeah.
So I did lose a guy during that
Yep.
too. So Hume and 1 guy were.
So you have 8 dice to my 3.
2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So we're not cutting yours in half, or that is cut in half.
No. We're not cutting half because I know you're there.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So let me set this up. So Hume's men with the 2, they're going to charge. They know there's some guys up on the top floors. They're coming up. I've only got, 8 dice?
Yep.
Not a lot.
But I've only got 3.
But he's only got 3.
2 dead.
Wow. And I got.
Yeah, I'm gone.
You're totally. Yeah, you're wasted.
Let's see if I got Hume again.
Oh God. How many did you get? 2?
2. Got Hume again.
Hume is hit again. Like, why are you dragging me upstairs with it?
He's
Takes a wound.
So he's dead then.
No, he's not dead. He's wounded.
Okay.
But it is a
bad things happen.
Bad things.
-1,
no.
and I have
that
a
might
bad
be a
thing.
-2.
Yeah, you're right. I think it is. I will check because I have to roll for another team wiped out.
Hume has been hit twice, so he is now knocked out and down to 1 wound.
Junior leader wounded is with a 6 is -2.
Holy crap!
And a team wiped out is I go down 1. So I'm at 5.
I'm down to 4.
Whew.
Well, I'm going to start losing. I'm down to 4 command dice now.
Yep.
Damn. And I will occupy the ground. Jeez, poor Barry.
Oh, and you have 2 points of shock because I rolled 2 6s.
Okay, I'll put 1 on each. Barry's been knocked out. He's been. So I think the rifle team already had a shock on
Oh, what happened? He's not aware that enough to duck.
him. He's knocked out down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that sucks because I'm now down to 4 command dice.
Yep. But you still get your 4, or the 3 and the 1 that you can do stuff with.
Oh yeah. So that was a 2. That was
Yep.
just Barry's men acting
Just
on their
Barry's
own
men.
initiative. All right. So now we're gonna have Sergeant Baldwin. Everything's gonna go into these guys
That's what I was afraid of.
right there.
But we're in heavy cover.
You're in heavy cover. I'm gonna put this over here for now. Let me take a picture of Barry's squad.
Yep.
The heroes of so we're gonna have a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I could pull a shock. Still. So I'll just pull a shock off the Bren team again. So we 4, 6 shots with the Bren team.
Okay.
And then I got still got 4 riflemen.
Yep.
Right. Okay, here we go.
So 10 dice with 5s.
And we are going to start here. So Baldwin, first, he's going to command Thompson's boys just to fire straight ahead.
Okay.
Everyone's needing 5s. 1, 2, 3,
4.
4 hits. All right.
So
heavy cover.
2 and 2. So
Yeah.
this team don't care. That team point of shock.
Okay. And now the 25 pounder will fire a shell into that building.
4 hits.
4 hits this time.
So
1
2
more
and
than his
2.
average.
So they're 4, 5s, and 6s to care. 1 point of shock on them. Those guys, 2 points of shock. Ooh, that was not good.
Shock is slowly building on them. And yeah, so Baldwin's also pulled the shock off the Bren. So that was his 3 commands.
Yep.
And that's it. That'll do it for the British. All right. I still got Lieutenant Dan hasn't even come on the board yet.
Yep. Three 3s, a 2 and a 1.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
3 3s, a 2 and a 1. So I'm going to be down 1 command dice, right?
Yep.
Wait, I still got. I've got to get Lieutenant Dan on the board. What is this from?
So, question.
Yeah.
If I activate the squad that a senior leader is with, they can take him with them even if he doesn't activate?
Yeah, I think he can just move with them. Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is actually he's going to activate. So I'm going to make a 4.
Okay. Making a 4 with Lankowski.
Yep. So Lankowski is going to have, and he's got a command radius of 9. So he'll be able to, okay, so his first action, they're going into this ruin.
Okay.
Yep, they made it.
So they're up there now, right?
Yep. So now let me see if I can. I want to double.
So we should be able. Now we can see each other this way
Yeah,
because that's just a.
but we're both in heavy cover.
Both in heavy cover for sure.
Show leaders in shock.
What are you looking for?
How much if I can pull 1 point of shock or 2 points of shock off of these guys.
With
Lankowski's second order.
he can't unless he's attached.
He can't pull shock at all, or he can only pull one.
He can't pull any. He has to be with if the enemy's in line of sight of you, you have to be attached.
Okay. So then for the second 3.
Get a picture of these boys real quick. Yeah, that's not 16 by 9. There we go.
Yep. So I'm going to pull a point of shock off of that team. This section is going to fire at your Bren.
Okay.
So I've got 9 dice there. And we're firing across heavy cover. So you're going to need heavy cover, and I'm going to need 5s.
Okay, let me,
and I'm going to roll them right here because the camera's.
I'm going to move the camera a little bit.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, that's a good spot there. Let me hold on. Let me set this up.
Okay.
So they get my mic on. So you moved that squadron into the building with Lankowski.
With Lankowski.
And Lankowski, they moved up into into those ruins, not a building.
Correct.
So they got a squad up there now in hard cover.
Yep.
This squad leader pulled this shock.
Yep.
And they're going to put everything into Thompson's
Bren team.
We're
fine with Bren team, but I'll splash the rifles.
Yeah. Okay.
So these guys, they have 9 dice. They need 5s, and you're in heavy cover.
Okay.
3, 5.
Jeez. Okay. 5. All right. So far. So
And
we'll do these separate, right?
Yeah, because it's going to matter.
Yeah, because he's getting heavy cover from these and not the other ones.
And then I get 2 more dice for this section.
Okay, so I'll just keep these 5 light cover ones over here.
Or heavy cover.
Heavy cover. And the other team.
1, 2, 3 light cover saves.
All right. So let's do, wait, it was 4 or?
It's 5 in heavy cover.
5.
And 3 in light cover.
All right, let's do the light cover.
Okay.
So 2 on the rifle team.
Shock.
Bren team.
Nothing.
So shock on the rifles. All right, then heavy cover is going to be 3 on the rifle team.
Yep. Nothing.
2 on the Bren team.
1 shock.
Okay. All right. What else? You got anything else to do?
Yes.
All right. What are you doing?
I need a squad of infantry.
You got a dead squad over there, right? You should have enough to reform another squad. So we'll bring another squad in.
Yep. Let me make sure it is.
Is it infantry or is it SS?
It's infantry.
Oh, so you need a regular infantry?
Regular infantry squad.
I might have one in. I know they're all SMGs.
You should have a regular.
We can make one.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough rifles and stuff. So it's what is a regular infantry team consist
I'm
of?
looking.
I think it's a rifle team.
I think it's 3. So it's a 1 LMG team, MG, and one MG team, 1 man, and the rifle team is 6 rifles.
Okay.
So I go
Should be able to form that out of that.
3, 4, junior leader, 5. Yes, I can.
Okay. They just happen to be wearing the same uniform. All right, where are they coming in?
They're going to come into that woods and they're going to light those guys up.
Oh, the guys over there?
Yep.
All right.
And again, it'll splash, but we can only be shot at by the Bren team and 2 riflemen because of the angle of the house.
How am I supposed to exit my 25-pounder off the board?
You can manhandle it. You can move it 2d6.
Okay. Oh yeah, and you remove the lowest or whatever. Or
Yep.
highest or something.
Okay, so I get. Where did all my dice go?
There's a whole bunch of dice over here.
Yeah, you keep taking them.
I'm just trying to keep the table clear.
Okay. So I get.
14 shots.
8. Get 6 riflemen and 8 from the machine gun. So yeah, should be 14 shots.
Okay. You can just roll them right there.
Yep, and they're all needing 5s.
Another squad, so a regular infantry section, not a Panzer Grenadier, so it's a 3-man.
Yep.
Machine gun team and then a rifle team, similar to mine. I've come in those woods over there, and he's going to fire over here at Dignan, who's still over here in these ruins. Needing 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. All right. 1, 2, 3. So do 3 on the rifles.
Yep. Nothing.
2 on the Bren.
1 dad.
Oh no.
See as if it's Dignan. It is Dignan.
No! I can't have another force morale drop. He's he's knocked out. Yeah, 2-3 is knocked out, I believe. So now Dignan's knocked out.
Hits on leader. 2 or 3 is wounded.
Oh, wounded.
No activation for the rest of the turn. So yeah, it is knocked out.
Knocked out.
That is a junior leader wounded.
Oh God, I got to roll low here. I can't drop another force morale. I'm in big trouble.
You're dropping 1.
Damn.
You're down to 3.
That's not good.
So you lose.
Command dice reduced by 2. Oh, man, I'm down to 3 command dice.
And I think, don't you lose a jump off point?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's time to start the withdrawal, I think.
I think so.
I think we're better start making a beeline for the exit here while we still can, which means I got to get Lieutenant Dan in the game here. Are you done?
I'm done.
All right. So here we go with my 3 command dice.
3 command dice.
I need a couple 4s. No, but I did get a chain of command.
Yep.
Dice and a 2.
2.
Wow.
Well, that'll move that squad.
Man, a 2 ain't gonna get it done. Yeah, I probably should have started the withdrawal earlier. So I got to get off the board, off this
The
road here. Well, 3 command dice and a 5 or a 6 on 2 of those. That's not going to be easy. So I can move a unit. Otherwise, it's just firefight city now. I can't really do that. So I'm going to move. I've got to move these guys.
Yep.
So Thompson and his men, we're going to try to get the hell out of here. They've got some shock on them. They've got a little bit of shock. Pretty much I need a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Can't pull any shock.
Nope.
All right, I got to run. Got to do a run.
Gotta go for it. You got it.
They're going to make it. Okay, they're going to escape.
Cool.
So Thompson and his boys are off the board. And they're going to go regroup somewhere.
Yep.
And come back. Yeah, that's it for me. That's all I could do.
Okay.
You know what? They're going to take their senior leader with them. All right. Okay, I had the wounded Bill Thompson along with Sergeant Baldwin ran off. They escaped.
Okay.
I've got to start the escape procedures. I've got to take the senior leader with me because I can't afford him to get hit. So
nope.
He is in hard cover, so we're going to have to hope that he can survive and long enough to, I don't know. We'll see, but it's German phase.
German phase. 5, so chain of command point. It's 2.
So you got 2 2s and a 1.
Oh, that's enough for a 2 squads or a team and a senior leader. So I'm going to make a 3 for my senior leader.
A 4.
Yeah, 4. So he's going to order them to fire on the 25-pounder.
Eagle Sham is here. So is our buddy Simon. We got some people in here. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's a close game. I need to start getting the hell out of Dodge, though. I don't know if I'm going to be able to with only 3 command dice. And he's about to light up my 25-pounder. I do have a chain of command dice.
You can interrupt, or you could use it to negate a force morale.
That's probably a better idea. So you're putting everything from what?
So this squad in the ruin is firing first.
At the 25-pounder.
At the 25-pounder. So they get...
And then them too?
Maybe. I haven't decided yet. But so point 1, they're going to fire. Because if I do bad stuff to them, it might be worth shooting over there.
Okay. Let me reposition the camera a little bit. Just roll them right here on the road.
Okay. So this section gets
hold on.
9.
First up, he's going to have this squad fire at the 25-pounder.
Yep. So this team gets 9 dice, needing 5s.
Yep. Come on with.
4.
Okay. 4 so far.
And then that side gets 11. Same mods. One, 2.
So 6 total.
6 total. But you're in heavy cover.
I am. I got my entrenchment. Can we just abandon the gun and run off? Or?
You could.
That's probably what I should do, huh?
1 dead, 2 shock, or 1 shock. Check your leader.
See if it's the junior leader.
It is.
Holy crap. That's the 3rd junior leader that's been wounded.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 1 dead and what?
Well, so the junior leader is dead and 1 point of shock.
Junior leader's wounded.
Wounded. Let's see what happens.
Or I haven't rolled him.
You haven't rolled.
Have I?
He might be dead.
Please no.
Nope, he's wounded.
He takes
That's
a
another.
wound. Okay, so now I have to decide, do I want to use my chain of command to avoid that? Which I probably need to, right?
You probably need to.
Or do I get to roll it first? Or I probably
You
have
have
to
to decide
declare
beforehand.
that first. But that could be useful in other ways as well, right?
Yep.
So really, if I lose another force morale, it does not reduce my. It just remove 1 jump off point.
Right, which would be that one.
Okay, I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
I'm going to hope that I roll a 3 or less here.
It's cocked. 1, you don't care.
Okay, whew. All right, that was a gamble. All right, so I did my senior leader, junior leader. Well, I don't have enough crewmen out here,
And
but
we're going to fire, light them up again.
let's put some dudes out here. How about that?
Yep. This squad's going to light them up.
Okay. So if I could,
You can interrupt.
well, interrupt would only be helpful if I could leave the gun behind and run
Or
off.
they could fire.
But they're not going to do enough damage to stop them from doing damage to these guys.
So the first roll is the 5-man team. It's 11. Needing 5s.
So can I leave the gun, or am I
Yes.
tied to it?
You can leave the gun. You can abandon the gun.
But wouldn't that be like some kind of bad thing for?
Yes,
you left
I think it would be.
You left your gun behind.
Let me.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Let's pause.
I would
and
like
look.
to. If it's a bad thing, I would definitely. Obviously, I won't do that. Yeah, abandoning the gun is probably not going to get you any. It's not going to help you very much. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I ordered another. I ordered another sprue of late war British,
Okay.
and then when they're like, it got delivered, and I had ordered the Commonwealth Desert guys.
Oh.
And one sprue is not cheap. It's like pretty expensive for a sprue on eBay.
Yeah.
So I got the wrong dudes, which sucks.
Let me take a look. I may have a sprue of British I can swap you.
Really, that'd be awesome.
I'll take a look.
I'll go for it. Paintings here. Didn't see you.
Infantry
Sorry.
movement, basic movement.
Thanks for hyping up the channel. Does anyone watching happen to know if a gun crew can abandon the gun? And if they do, is it a bad thing? Which I would think it should be, but probably frowned upon, right? I mean, you can't even leave a rifle behind. I can't imagine leaving a whole artillery piece behind. We're looking up the rules right now.
So it doesn't say anything in the moving the gun specialist. Let's look at advanced rules.
Yeah.
Entrenchments. It doesn't say. So I would say yes, you could abandon it, but it would be a.
I ordered this too. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a resin
Vickers. Nice.
Yeah. The Warlord resin, the Warlord Vickers team is like the old one. It's kind of lame.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just take it, I guess.
Okay. So here's the first 11.
All right, I'm just going to stand and take it. We're going to hope that we we survive.
1, 2, 3 so far.
Okay.
And then one less from the second. One, 2, 3, 4. So you got 7.
Jeez, 7.
But you're in heavy cover.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Come on, heavy cover.
2 shock.
So it's a 3 shock.
Yep.
And a wounded leader.
Yep.
Okay.
And then with my last one,
Mm-hmm.
the machine gun team over here is going to fire at your Bren team.
Okay.
So I'm going to get 9 dice.
That's LMG. Over here at Dignan's, boys.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Okay.
Yep.
So 2 on the Bren team.
Yep. Don't care.
2 on the rifle team.
They don't care.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Let's let's roll our 3 command dice. Oh yeah, that's amazing. 5 and a 6. Well, it leaves me a 3.
3.
Which
They could run.
they could try to start wheeling their 25-pounder away. They're pretty much trapped there.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can ever. Maybe bringing an artillery piece when you have to get off the board isn't a great idea.
Not without a prime mover.
Not without some kind of something to hook up to and move the damn thing. All right, let me think about this. How about if we say they can abandon the gun, but I have to do a bad thing?
Yes.
We'll just say like support unit lost or something like that. So a 3. What the hell can I do with a 3?
Actually, I wouldn't say. Do it as a team wiped out.
Team wiped out.
Because a support team killed would be -1 or -2. Support routes is -1 or -2. Whereas a team wiped out is 0 or 1 because the men are not dead, just the gun.
Yeah. I'm just leaving it behind.
Leaving it behind.
All right. So how many guys do I need here? One,
You got a crew of 5, I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, and a leader.
Yep.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
don't
run.
forget his wound.
Yeah, he's a wounded leader. Okay.
Okay.
And then they have 3 shock.
Yep.
So he's gonna. He can't pull a shock.
Nope. So you're going to lose 3 points of movement.
All right.
And you're going to pick up a point of shock.
Okay. All right. We're gonna do it though. We got to get out of here.
Got to get out of here.
All right. So we're gonna modify the rules. Maybe we don't know for sure, but probably. And I'm going to abandon the gun. So we've agreed we'll do a team wiped out level bad thing,
Yes.
which I could avoid.
You could avoid.
Man, but yeah, just trying to get Dignan out of there all the way here. It's going to be tough. I need some 1s so I can get that 2-inch mortar to start dropping some smoke is what I need.
Mm-hmm.
Or I need to get Lieutenant Dan on the board over there is where I really need.
Yep.
But we're going to run off. So, okay.
Okay.
We're going to run.
Okay.
We're going to take
don't,
a shock.
Don't run with your command dice.
Don't run with the command dice. We're going to run with these dice.
So you're going to go 5 inches.
5 whole inches? Okay.
Yep. Pick another point of shock.
And another point of shock, which is just going to slow us down
Yep.
even more. All right.
Yep.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a leader.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there we go.
German fizz.
And I got to roll the bad thing, right?
Yes, you do.
All right, there we go. 25-pounder's crew is running, making a break for the road, and ready for the bad thing.
Yep.
Oh, that's always amazing.
It's only 1.
Are you sure?
Yes. Team wiped out is nothing if you roll a 1 or a 2, and it's 1 if you roll anything else.
Okay, perfect.
So you're just down to 2.
All right, cool. Whew. All right, I did pay the penalty for abandoning the gun, but
Yep.
there we go. Okay, German phase.
German phase. Got a chain of command point.
Good thing you didn't get a double phase. That could have been, or that would have probably been end of the game.
Yep. I got 2 4s and a 1.
2, 2, 1, 4.
Yep. Okay. I need a senior leader.
Another senior leader.
Another senior leader.
Here, let me get you a red disc.
Okay.
You can just make that guy into a senior leader.
He's laying down on the job.
Yep.
Or wait. No, hang on. I think he's supposed to be their leader.
Oh. Okay, let me get you another senior leader. I know I have some in here. I have some more dudes with SMGs. Leader looking guys. How about this guy?
Yeah, he'll work.
He looks
Just
like
put
he's got
him
some
in the-
authority.
Yep.
So he goes with them.
Yep. And first thing I'm going to do with my 1, I'm going to bring a Panzerschreck team in. I'm going to fire at that building.
Okay.
Got to figure out how to do it, but
It's HG2, I believe. Let me look up the stats for a Panzerschreck. I have them right here. I did. Panzerschreck. So Panzerschreck has a range of 48 inches with a HE of 2.
okay.
So are you in 48, I guess? Probably.
Should be. Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's do that first.
Okay. So I need 4s.
So with a 1, he brought a Panzerschreck team in those woods.
Yep.
He's going to fire over here at Hume's squad in the building with an HE of 2.
2
2
hits.
hits. Oh, God. All right. So
Light cover.
so light cover for the rifles.
Dead.
Dead guy. The Bren.
Point shock. And see if it's
See if Hume gets hit for the 3rd time today. Wow. That is truly cocked dice.
No.
He's not. So we lose a guy out of the rifle team.
He got hit with the rocket.
And then we took a point of shock on the Bren team.
Yep.
Yeah, rocket hit that building.
Hang on, I got to get a photo of that.
They're not happy.
They're like, hey, no, there's no tanks here for us to kill.
Yeah, I got a Piat team. Maybe I should bring that in. I still have support I haven't brought in. At this point, I don't think I will because I'm trying to get off the board.
Can you put the roof on that building?
Yeah.
If this shot comes out, I think it has to be your cover photo. Not too bad.
Oh yeah, now you can see that tree's kind of blocking.
Yeah.
Probably be better to take it without that.
Okay,
tree
then
right
I'll take the next one that way.
All right, so that's a 1.
Yep. Put some smoke in the building.
Smoke.
It's over here. There we go.
Yeah. We were shoot a gun. We were shoot a cannon, sir.
Okay. So Lankowski is going to activate
Okay.
with my 4.
Oh, the boys in the building there?
Well, they're going to activate first.
Okay.
And they're going to shoot up your guys running away. Because we're evil like that.
I'm going to use my chain of command dice.
To evade?
I'm going to activate and run
Go for
again.
You're down 4.
I got to
got
do
to.
it. I got to at least maybe get behind this
Yep.
building here. Okay. A good roll. That is not a good roll.
You're going to get 5 inches.
That does not get me there.
It gets you out of line of sight of that team. But not this one.
Now they're going to be up to 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. They're almost pinned.
But I only get 9 shots.
They'll probably be pinned after this.
Probably.
So they're going to get pinned on the edge.
Yep.
Okay. Let me go over this real quick. Oh, you were activating them.
Yeah, they're the only ones that can fire, though.
So he was going to activate the squad here in the ruins to fire at the crew, who I used my chain of command dice to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to make it, but with all the shock, it's like, again, I sprinted, so I took another shock, but I only went 5 more.
Yep.
So there's, what, 6 guys here with
5?
5?
With 5 shock.
Yeah, so they're probably going to be pinned. But anyway, this squad here can see them now.
That team, yes. The whole
Team.
squad can't.
The team's, and I did get out of line of sight at least of those guys in that
Yes.
building there. All right, so go for it. Take your shot.
1.
1 hit. All right.
You're in light cover. Pin.
6.
6 and 6. I think you have to have more to be
You have to
pinned?
have more.
Okay.
So I have a level 1 junior leader with them.
Yep.
So 1 more shock and they're going to pin and they're not going to be able to move.
Yep.
All right. So that's what do you got left?
So then they'll fire it.
The other team
Yeah.
are going to fire up here.
Yep.
Okay.
So they're going to get 11 dice, needing 5s.
11 dice needing 5s.
Yeah.
Need a
1,
whiff.
2, 3.
3. Okay.
Yep. You're in heavy cover, though.
I'll do 2 on the rifle team.
Okay.
Be the black dice. And then the other one's the Bren team. Shock on the rifle team.
The rifles.
So they're up to 3. All right.
And then they'll fire on them as well.
Okay.
So I get 11 dice for 5s with the 5-man team, and I'll have 10 dice for 5s with the 4-man team.
So everything into
Yep, the top floor.
the restaurant. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4 so far.
Okay. Keep track over here.
Yep. And then we'll take that one out.
don't know if we're gonna make it, boys. Need a miracle.
1, 2, 3.
3 more.
3 more.
Okay.
But you're in heavy cover.
So we got 3, 6, 8.
Yep.
All right, 4 on the Bren team. Point of shock.
One shock.
Rifle team.
Nothing.
All right, so the Bren team is now up to 3 points of shock.
And I'm bringing in a senior leader cannot move the turn he deploys, correct?
No. So this is another support choice.
Yes.
And he's going to go
So you've seen 2, 4, 8.
So you still have 2 more.
2 more.
I still have I got a whole section off the board. But I honestly don't think I'm going to bring them in because
Nope.
I'm trying to get off the board.
Yep.
They're already off the board. Why bring them on?
So, and I get, he's going to have them fire at your Bren team.
Okay.
So this one section gets 9, and then I get 6 more.
Let me, I'm going to move my camera around just for a different perspective. Yeah. Have you found anything about Chain of Command 2 yet, or?
Lots of mostly updates about where they are in the process. I've seen some people have posted pictures of demo games, and I've heard good things about cons. I think the biggest issue is going to be that it's probably going to reorganize things.
You mean forces?
No, like the book.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's not much you can reorganize on forces.
No, forces probably won't change.
And probably bring in stuff in line with the Blitzkrieg and other supplements like green. I'm sure green will change.
Yeah. Oh, it'll be more like it is in Far East.
Yeah,
probably.
or you'll see more of like the Far East terrain for things like Hartgen and
Or the green dice.
yeah. I like the green dice.
I like the green dice too. So this whole squad's firing.
Yep, so it's 14 dice.
All right, then this new senior leader who's appeared is going to command the infantry squad to fire over here at the Dignan.
Yep,
What's left
Dignan's Bren team.
Okay, Dignan's boys are getting shot at, needing 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, we'll do 3 on the rifle team.
Yep, heavy cover.
And 2 on the Brent team.
Point shock.
So point of shock on the rifle team.
Yep.
Okay, Dignan's not too bad. Well, I'm sorry, I take that back. He's unconscious. But his boys are not too bad off.
No.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
Man, it must be nice to have all those command dice at your disposal.
It is.
Now I will roll my measly 3 command
Roll your
dice.
measly 3.
All right, I need a 4.
Yes, you do.
I got to get a 4.
Or a 3.
2
Two
3s.
threes.
I need 4. I need to get Lieutenant Dan. He hasn't even entered the game yet.
You get another chain of command point.
2 3s.
I know what you have to do.
I got to get them off the
Yes.
board. I'm going to do it. I'm going to run them again.
Yes.
They're going to pin them.
You don't have to. Yeah, you have to run because you're going to be down 6.
But then all right.
You'll pin,
Ah,
but that'll make them
7.
off the board, I think.
They'll reach the road.
Okay.
Okay. They'll be pinned off the road. How about that?
Yeah. They're pinned off the board.
Okay. So they're finally done. We got them off the board.
Got
And
them
I
off the
3 left, which means I have 2 sections left on the board.
Yep.
Oh, no, I got my 2-inch mortar, too.
Get your 2-inch mortar, but
gotta
both of your leaders are out.
I got to get Lieutenant Dan on the board.
Yep.
Okay.
If both your leaders are knocked out, I don't think you can do anything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, both of my junior leaders are knocked out. I need an end of turn is what I need.
Yeah.
I do have a medic. You know what? I'll bring a medic in.
But you need a 1, though, don't you?
A medic can come in on anything.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring a medic in over there. He's going to revive Dignan.
Okay.
All right, let me grab my medic. I do actually have a medic model. Here he is. So you think you have a sprue of these guys?
I should. I
Canadian
will
guys?
check.
All right. All right. So the medic, here he is. He's going to pop in and, hey, snap out of it. Dignan's going to get up.
Okay. Let me just double
Ready
check
to
to see
do
if there's
some
anything
stuff.
else medics can do.
No, they can't do anything else.
It's just the first time we've ever used one, so.
Okay, we'll check it out. I got to get a picture of Dignan and the medic.
Medic may negate that effect. This can only happen once for any single leader during a game.
One time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's used his one time with Dignan.
Yep.
Could still do it for someone else, but I mean, what are the odds of him ever reaching someone else?
Well, you can run to the house and get him to bury Hume.
Yeah, I could. Okay, so it's your phase. That's all I
Okay.
can do. I got a 3, but with nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Okay. Man, I'm dodging bullets here.
You are.
You got a chain of... Oh, you only are up to 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you got left here? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
I got to go get a new battery. What are you going to do? Probably just, well, shooting-wise, can you shoot at?
Dignan.
All these guys can shoot it.
I could shoot another rocket at the...
You could shoot another Panzer Shrek round.
I could bring a Panther Shrek in. I think I'm going to.
New battery.
Okay, I'm going to use a 3 to activate these guys.
Okay.
I'm going to clear 1 point of shock, and I'm going to move them there.
Okay, I'm going to move the camera over.
So I'm going to move with 1 die, and then we're going to fire.
At
The house.
the house. Okay, let me get my camera set up. Okay, go for it.
Yay! I got...
So 1d6 half effect shooting.
Yep. So they're going to get... And it's rounding down.
I think so.
So it's going to be 4 dice for them and 5 dice for the other team. Needing 5s.
Okay, hold on. Where are we going to roll? How about rolling here? So, yeah, my stick.
Sure.
First thing up, this section in the ruins, they're doing a 1d6 advance and half fire.
Yep.
And that's up at this building.
Correct.
All right, he's firing up at the building, half effect.
4 hits.
Okay. So the black will be the Bren team. Oh no!
1 dead, 1 shock on the Bren, 1 shock on the rifles.
Let's see if let's see if it's Hume again.
It is.
Oh my god!
See what happens to him.
Oh my god! What am I at? 2.
Yeah, he's got 2 wounds.
See what happens to him first.
He's knocked out again.
Okay, so he's still alive.
Yep. Another bad thing's happened. That's a -1.
Crap!
So you're down to 1.
No. Command dice reduced by 3, so I'm down to 2.
Down to 2.
It's gonna be tough to get off the board with 2 command dice without Lieutenant Dan, who knows where the hell he is. All right, so that's that. Oh, and there was some shock as well.
Point of shock on the Bren team, point of shock on the rifle team.
So they're up to 4 each.
Yep. That's 8 shock and 4 shock. The Bren team is probably pinned if they got more shock than men.
Yeah, they do.
So they're pinned.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you pin by team, or is it? I thought they shared.
maybe they do
It's
share.
total, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they can break.
So you
they can break by team.
Break by
right?
team. 8.
Wait, they might be. They might break.
Well, they might be pinned. Definitely, if there's 8 men and there's 2 men on the Bren team and
1, 2. Well, my Bren team's still full of 3 guys.
okay,
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
and 8 shock.
Oh, the whole squad is pinned.
Yep, you're pinned.
Okay. All right. It turns out this squad is pinned. I have 8 shock and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 guys.
Can you count the leader?
But he's knocked out.
He still counts though.
I don't think so. I think if he's knocked out, he does not count for that anymore. He's
Okay.
incapacitated.
I mean, It favors me, so I won't argue.
Contributing nothing. Oh man.
Yep.
Well, hey, they did a hell of a job so far, but they're
So
pinned. And there's no way, because Lieutenant Dan can't even deploy over here.
Nope. But he could deploy with Dignan and then move them back.
Yeah. Okay. So that was your first round of shooting.
Yep.
What's
so then
next?
they're going to fire with the 2.
Okay. So we're going to fire from that ruin over here as well.
Yep. So 11 and then 10. Needing 5s.
Let's do it here again.
Okay.
MG42 is going to rip off some rounds. 2 of them.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, 3 so far.
And then the next 10. For 5 hits.
All right. So we'll do 3 on the rifle and 2 on the Bren.
2 dead.
Damn.
And a shock on the Bren.
Let me guess. Hit Hume again. If he gets another one, oh
Yes.
my god!
See what happens.
Hume's been hit what 4 times? At this
Yes.
point?
He's
knocked out.
So
again.
another
All
bad
right, if I
thing.
roll 4 here, the game's over because
Yeah.
I'm at 0.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Check it, but I'm pretty sure.
Junior leader wounded. 3 is -1. You know what you have to do?
I'm at 0.
You have to go get like a 32 or like an extra big guy for Hume because he's been like,
yeah, even knocked out, laying on the ground. All right, we'll come back and wrap it up, but it's definitely a German victory here.
yeah. I want to do my last double check though, because I want one more thing to see if I can do it.
Okay.
Yes, I need another Panzerschreck.
I don't have another Panzerschreck.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm
You're done.
Panzerschrecked out.
Yeah.
Let me. It's the final countdown. Yeah, you can say that again.
I mean, it wasn't a static firefight.
They're making like a countdown to force players to complete missions. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves. Yeah, it's not a problem if both people are playing like to play the period, as they say. But if you get someone even semi-competitive and as soon as they realize they don't have to ever go for the objectives, then it becomes just a static firefight.
Yeah,
there was some movement. We were doing
a
stuff
lot of
this.
movement.
Yeah, this was all right. Let's hold on. Let me start the recorder.
Two close assaults.
Okay. Let's put that over there. All right. So at the end, 51st Highlanders have been defeated. They going up against Panzer Grenadier platoon, never easy. I probably made some mistakes. Hume literally lost me the game. It had to be at least 4 times he got hit.
Yes. On the other hand, he also inflicted the most damage.
Yeah.
Of
his squad did clear this building out of Germans.
Yep.
But he got hit about 4 times. He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Somehow. But he did drop my force morale, half of my force morale by himself. And then Dignan also got wounded.
Dignan got wounded. All of your section leaders.
All of my all 8 of my force morale were all junior leaders, I think.
Yeah.
I think every single junior leader.
Except for the one where you ran from the gun, but you also.
Well, the junior leader on the gun got wounded.
Yep.
The junior leader of this section here, Thompson, got wounded.
Yep.
Dignan got wounded. Hume got wounded 4 times. Yeah, that's 8.
Yeah.
And well, no, I think I've avoided a couple of them.
You avoided 1. Wait, no, you didn't, because you used the chain of command to run instead.
No, I mean avoid as in I rolled like less than, or once. I don't know. Anyway, I'm at 0. The SS have driven the Highlanders off. All I had to do was get off the board. I waited too long. The second that I got these guys out of here, I should have
pulled out,
started withdrawing.
Yep.
2-inch mortar. Yeah, without the dice, because I was thinking I could just drop some smoke, make a screen, and just run off the board. But by the time my command dice got down to 3, I just wasn't getting any 4s. So
Yep.
Lieutenant Dan never saw the table.
Nope.
Having a senior leader over here would have been amazing if I could have rolled 4s. Yeah. But yeah, when you start dropping down to 3 and 2 command dice, forget it. So yeah,
but I mean, you still got roughly half your force off the board.
I got quite a few guys off the board. I got a squad, the 25-pounder crew, a senior leader,
and the whole section that's still off board.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then what's your force morale? You're at 5?
5.
Okay. Yeah, starting at 8 was a bummer, and that's why, because obviously you're a lot closer to 0.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that was kind of a right off the bat. I got dealt a bad hand right off the bat with the 8 force morale to begin, but the Germans weren't really much better. They're only
no, we were at 9, and you were an ability to engage that roadblock like immediately.
Yeah, but for the future, if you got to get off the board, maybe bringing artillery piece is not the best idea.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, how are we going to get this thing off the board? I guess the only other way is to push it. But how long is that going to take? It's 2d6. You got to remove like the
lowest, I think.
Lowest. Yeah, you're barely moving. Yeah. I mean, it's going to take the whole game to get from there to there.
But it's new, and you had to use it.
I had to use it. Yeah. Same with the medic. Hey, the medic actually did something. So
yeah, I think you probably would have been better off buying transport for it, because then you could move it.
Quad tractor.
Yep.
Or just brought a Sherman or something. But with so much, I mean, going against Panzer Grenadier with any armor is like suicide mission.
I was expecting there to be armor, so I took the second Panzerschreck.
I was expecting you to bring some armor.
I thought about it.
What did you bring?
So 10 points, the prep bombardment, because I needed to slow your ability down. Mm-hmm. The second senior leader, the second Panzerschreck, so that's 6, and then the infantry squad is 10.
Okay. Yeah, I brought the 25-pounder, another section which never got on the board, an entrenchment.
Yep.
Pre-game barrage and a medic. I think that was mine.
Yeah.
And what was your plan? Did your plan, is this how you planned it to go?
Sort of. So the plan was the second senior leader and the second Panzerschreck would also have been devoted over there.
Or what do you mean devoted?
Well, if things had been favorable, I would have deployed them off that jump off point.
So
for basically the
team,
like
right?
like a senior leader and an anti-tank unit went with them.
Okay.
Especially if you brought up armor.
Okay. Yeah, which they would have had that. That's another thing. If I brought armor, they would have had to come in right here.
You could have come in here.
Yeah, I guess I could have. Yeah.
So and then the plan was basically deploy here and assault this jump off point,
which you got to with no resistance whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because you had that double phase early.
At the double phase early,
and then the only one you got, wasn't it?
Or
maybe it would have made you got it.
Maybe. But yeah, but it came at the right time.
But yeah, you were able to capture that.
And then I was debating, if you hadn't put the smoke there, then a squad and maybe the second senior leader would have come in over there to pin you. And I was still debating, should I have brought them in over there or in this woods? But bringing everybody in together, that way I can start leapfrogging units.
Yeah, it was
moving forward.
One thing about changing, you try not to separate if you can get away with it. But sometimes you get a target of opportunity. You got to take it.
Or if you'd have been more aggressive, I may have had to.
Yeah, I mean, my plan was to blow up the building.
Yeah,
I knew we were gonna put a squad in here.
I had to.
That's why I brought that, because I'm like, I can pummel the building. Turns out HE7, not super effective. It was hitting like 3 times per, and then it's only hitting on so it's not game breaking at all.
Right.
Flamethrower would have been a hell of a lot more effective if I'd have brought a flame. I don't have a flamethrower.
Well, also that would have been like the priority target.
Yeah. But yeah, I was going to do that and then make like a blocking delaying force and then get everyone off. But I waited too long. Hume did clear the building. So that was pretty awesome. He room floor by floor, he just took everyone out. Then we had the building, but we wound up getting pinned in there.
Yep.
Can't move. These guys are going to have to run the gauntlet of this open ground. 2-inch mortar could have helped, but again, without enough command dice to start rolling to get what I need, not going to happen. So anyway, it was a good outing. So the 51st Highlander replacement platoon is 1-1. They won their bolt action game. They lost their chain of command game, which for a brand new army, traditionally they never win.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
Not
But
bad
anyway,
at
it's
all.
a good game. Chain of Command 2 is right around the corner, so this very well could be our last Chain of Command game, although we do need to finish our Malaya
Yep.
campaign. We got one game left, possibly. The way it's been going, it probably will be. The Japanese have just been steamrolling through that campaign. But
Yeah.
there's so many trees.
So many trees.
Last
That's
map
what
is literally
trees.
every inch of the whole board is covered with trees. So we're either going to have to build a bunch of trees, which we have not been doing, or just put as many as we can out and just use our imagination to say the rest of this is all trees, which will probably be what it'll come down to. So I would like to get that done before Chain of Command 2 comes out.
Yeah, so let me see what I got in the way of trees.
So that'll be our next Chain of Command game. Will be the next in the Malaya campaign, next and possibly final battle. But anyway, yeah, thanks to Robert for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to all the guys on the live stream. We've been hanging out. We got some rules advice, got some tactical advice, which is always appreciated. Check out our social media stuff. We got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got a Patreon as well if you want to help the channel out. And other than that, let us know what you guys think of this game, and we'll see you next time. All right.
It's an interesting scenario.
This one, yeah. I think I played it once before. 1 hour and 6 minutes. Perfect. Yeah, I like this scenario.
Certainly more fun than being on the receiving end of Panzer Grenadiers, which is usually what I'm.
Yeah, it's brutal. They're getting what, 20?
Yeah.
23 shots or something?
21
for a full Panzer.
Oh, yeah, because your leader's rolling around with the MP40.
Yeah. Yeah, and the British are getting what, 12? 12? I mean, they get 6 shots from the Bren and 6 shots from the rifles.
Yeah.
I mean, they're at 12 shots versus 20 over 20. That's crazy.
More than that, because you've got, if it's a 9-man squad, the Brennan's loader, so you get 13 dice. Well,
the Brennan's a 3-man crew. There's no extra man. It's just a 3-man crew. And then so Bren and 6-man rifle team. And the SMG squad leader. So unless you're within 12, yeah, you're getting 12 shots, which is insane. That's low firepower. But you do get more support points.
You get more support points. You get options with the Bren and yeah. I was thinking of the reason I made all my choices is I was fully cognizant of your too much mortar, and that if I brought any kind of fixed firepower, it was just going to get smoked.
Yeah, yeah. When you're going against the British, bringing like a Pack 40 or any kind of fixed weapon there's a good chance it's going to be not going to be able to do anything. That's a good call. Not bring any stationary firepower when you have to deal with the British.
Unless you put it in like an ambush position or something.
Yeah, or you ambush with it. Yeah, I think. Can you ambush with the Pack 40s?
You can.
It's a team, right? I think they have to stay on the board though.
I think so, and that may be one of the amendments. They did a lot of amendments in the Far East book on how you can bring stuff on and ambush it. Right. Which I think is also going to make it into.
And they're also going to make it using pips.
Yes.
It's not, instead of having to wait for the whole dice, you can start using pips.
Right.
And one of my things I could have done in this, which I never could have, was I could have removed 2 of my jump off points.
Yeah.
If everything was deployed with 3 pips, that would have saved me. If that was the case, I could have. That's just so you don't lose your bunch of force morale just because you have jump off points that hanging around out there.
Yeah, and I was contemplating if I had another chain of command die and stuff still off, moving up one of the jump off points.
That's always a good one. Rarely used, but it can come in very handy.
I've used it sometimes, especially when you're on the attack. You have to.
Yeah, because it saves you a lot of movement for damn sure. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, that's the game, guys. Amano said great game. Yeah, it was. It was a fun game. It was a more action-packed, a lot more fluid chain of command game than we're used to.
Definitely. And I would say there are moments it was not one-sided. There are definitely moments where there could have gone either way.
Oh yeah, I felt good for most of the beginning of the game. Like, no problem. Especially once I cleared that building out.
I was sweating. Actually, I was less worried once you cleared the building than I was sweating the exchange of fire, because it was forcing me to deploy resources. Once I no longer cared, then I could actually do something.
Right.
I contemplated putting the regular infantry in there, but I figured the 2 machine guns would have been better.
Oh yeah,
So,
always, always better. All right, guys, I'm going to end the live stream now, and I'll start working on the edited version today, and should be ready for patrons tomorrow, and then probably everyone else on Monday. So, thanks for coming out.